Hello everyone. Today we discuss total differential equation. Okay, let's see how to define a total differential equation. An equation of the form p into dx plus q into dy plus r into dz is equal to 0, where p, q, r are the functions of x, y, z respectively, then that form is said to be a total differential equation or simply single differential equation. Okay, how to define the equation in the form of p into dx plus q into dy plus r into dz equal to 0. This form is said to be a total differential equation. Okay, let's see one important note, that is, suppose the function it is in the form of f of x, y, z is equal to some constant, then how to differentiate partially? Because we have a two independent, totally we have a 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have three independent variables, then how to partially differentiate? It can be differentiate in the form of dou f, it's not a dou, it's a d, make it correction, it's a df is equal to dou f divided by dou x to saying the equation, one of the differential equation is integrable or not. That means it is soluble or not. So the total differential equation, it is the give the some condition of integrability. If the condition integrability is satisfied, then only have to solve the total differential equation. Otherwise, we do not have any solution for a total differential equation. Let's see. It's very important, the necessary and sufficient condition of integrability. Okay, let's see necessary and sufficient condition. They will ask this question more time in previous question paper. Okay, let's see how to prove. It is the necessary condition for integrality of a total differential equation p dx into q dy plus r dz equal to 0. Let's see what is the condition. See, this proof is not perfect. I will take this proof. Here I am taking. Okay, let's see. Condition of integrability. What is the condition? We know that the total differential equation, it is in the form of p into dx plus q into dy plus r into dz is equal to 0. Okay, the condition of integrability means this equation is soluble or not. Then when you say that this equation is soluble, okay, let's see. I am taking let p into dx plus q into dy plus r into dz equal to 0, consider as a equation 1. Okay, and let pi be the function of x, y, z. Okay, then total differential equation d pi is p into dx, q into dy plus r into dz. That means we know that it is an equation in the form of p into dx, q into dy plus r into dz equal to 0. Okay, we have to assume in one function it is in the form of x, y, z. Then its derivative must be a total differential equation because it is in the form of dx, dy, dz. That's why I am taking the function that is d pi. It is in the form of p into dx plus q into dy plus r into dz. Okay. Generally, the function pi of x, y, z can be differentiated partially. What you get, you know very well. Already I told how to differentiate. Df is equal, d pi is equal to dou pi by dou x into dx plus dou pi by dou y into dy plus dou z dou pi by dou z dz. This derivative comes from partial derivative definition. That's differentiating the pi of x, y, z. We get a d pi is equal to d pi dou pi divided by dou x into dx, dou pi by dou y into dy, dou pi by dou z into dz. This is came I assuming pi of x, y, b, z be a total differential equation dou pi, because pi is a function of x, y, z. Okay, and if you get differentiate this function, you get it in the form of dx, dy, dz. Already dx, dy, dz in the total differential equation. That's I am assuming this derivative d pi is equal to p into dx, q into dy, r into dz. Then compare these two equations. What you get? It shows they are directly proportional, p and dou pi. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. P directly proportional to dou pi by dou x, or simply you have to take dou pi by dou x is directly proportional to p and dou pi by dou y is directly proportional to q. It can be reverse. Otherwise, you have to p is directly proportional to dou pi by dou x, q is directly proportional to dou pi by dou y, r is directly proportional to dou pi by dou z. And assuming we know that in physics, if directly proportional to equal sign, we have some multiplying the constant term. Here I am multiplying mu to the p form because already here dou pi is there, derivative is there. Here only a variable is there. That's why I am multiplying the mu to the LHS part for a equal sign because this is directly proportional. Then what you get? Mu p is equal to dou pi by dou x. Here mu q is equal to dou pi by dou y. Here mu r is equal to dou pi by dou z. Okay, where mu is one of the unknown value. Next, see here, we know that in partial derivative, the condition is what? Dou square pi divided by dou x dou y is always equal to dou square pi divided by dou y dou x. That means if you interchange the variable, we get the same solution. Okay, then here I am taking dou pi by dou x outside. The remaining is what? Dou pi by dou y. Here taking dou by dou y. The remaining is what? Dou pi by dou x. Okay, but what you know? Dou pi by dou x and dou by dou x is there. Dou pi by dou y value is what? We know that it's a mu q. Putting that value here. Then dou by dou y as it is. Dou pi by dou x value is what? Mu p. Okay. Then differentiate this one. What you get? Mu as it is. Here applying the UV rule here. Okay. This is not a constant. Mu is not a constant. This is an unknown value. We do not know. Okay. Let's see what you get differentiation. That is a mu into dou pi by dou x. Next, q as it is, mu is a dou mu by dou x is equal to. Next, mu as it is, we get a dou p by dou y plus p as it is, we get a dou mu by dou y. Okay, then take this mu in LHS and take common term. Then this q take in RHS. Okay, let's see what you get solution. Mu taking dou p by dou y minus this is taking in RHS dou q by, because it will get a proper order because first is a p, that's why I am taking first p. It is taking mu dou p by dou y, this is taking RHS, what you get? Dou q minus dou q by dou x, mu is common. Next, this p taken in the LHS, what you get? Q dou p by dou x as it is opposed to the minus sign is minus p dou mu by dou y. Okay, similarly this is what if it is in the form of xy form, that is here see dou square pi divided by dou x dou y equal to dou square pi divided by dou y dou x. What you get? It is in the form of mu. Suppose it is in the form of dou square pi is equal to dou y into dou z, dou square pi equal to dou z by dou y. For a yz, what you get here? Directly I am taking because it's a lengthy theorem. Directly here written for a yz, if we differentiating pi twice with respect to yz and zx. What you get here? Directly taking mu into dou q by dou z minus dou r by dou y is equal to r into dou mu by dou y minus q into dou m mu by dou z. This is when the pi can be differentiated partially twice with respect to y and z. Okay, see this is mu into dou r by dou x minus dou p by dou z equal to p into dou mu by dou z minus r into dou mu by dou x. This is when the pi can be differentiated partially twice with respect to zx. Okay, how to remember this step? Here I am taking directly is a one hint I will tell you here. It must be in order pair. Okay, here mu is there, here also mu. First p is there, next comes to p, q. It is now order p, q, r. Okay, first p, we know that this term how to get, then write in the order. Here mu as it is, p, next q. For a y, next term is z, minus sign as it is. For a q, we get the next term is r, x, next term is y as it is equal to here also. in RHS, Q, the next term is R, mu is as it is, don't disturb mu, do mu as it is, then X, next term is do Y, minus P, next term is Q, do mu as it is, do Y, next term is do Z. So this is the with respect to YZ. Then similarly for a ZX, this next terms order pair, mu as it is, after Q, after we get a R, Z, after we get a X, R, P, next Y, next is Z, then equal to R, next is P, because it is in the form of P, Q, R. After R, we get once again a P. Okay, here do mu as it is, Y next is Z, minus Q next is R, do mu as it is, Z next is X. So it's very easy to find out the next derivatives. Okay, so very important. That's why I'm explaining. It is a write in the order pair simply. P, Q, R, Q, R, P, here Y, Z, X, X, Y, Z, here Q, R, P, here mu as it is X, Y, Z, here Y, Z, X, then P, Q, R. It is in the order. Next, see, here we have to eliminate the extra term, that is the mu. That's why I'm taking here for equation 2, this is considering equation 2, 3, 4. Okay, from equation 2, we have only P, Q terms, not a R. That's why I'm multiplying equation 2 to R. Equation 3, here only QR is there, multiplying P. Here RP is there, here multiplying Q. And add these three equations. Okay, let's see what you get. Here we get mu as it is, first equation, this first equation we have to multiply R. That's why mu R, dou P by dou Y, minus dou Q by dou X, plus, first I am taking LHS part addition, plus mu, multiply this P, get a mu P, dou Q by dou Z, minus dou R by dou Y, plus mu Q, for multiplying this is a Q, dou R by dou X, minus dou P by dou Z. This is LHS. Next, out of the take RHS. Okay, here sorry, here for first term, this equation multiplying R, that's why we get QR dou mu by dou X, QP, that is sorry R ala, PR dou mu by dou Y. For this equation multiplying P, get a plus PR dou mu by dou Y, minus PQ dou mu by dou Z. Next, plus here multiplying Q, get a PQ dou mu by dou Z, here QR dou mu by dou X, here QR dou mu by dou X is there, here RQ, this is a minus sign, both are get cancelled. Here minus PR dou mu by dou Y is there, the minus, here plus PR dou mu by dou, both are get cancelled. Here minus QP, here plus QP dou mu by dou Z, both are get cancelled. In RHS what you get? Equal to 0. We get only simply LHS. The mu is common, therefore mu can be cancelled. Simply you get the equation R into dou P by dou Y minus dou Q by dou X plus P into dou Q by dou Z minus dou R by dou Y plus Q into dou R by dou X minus dou P by dou Z is equal to 0. It can be written in the form of order. First comes P, that's why I'm taking this is first, next Q, next this. So this is the condition of integrability to showing, otherwise to verifying the total differential equation is solvable or not. Okay, so very important. If it's complicated, the best formula, it can be written in the form of determinant form, that is in the form of determinant PQR dou by dou X, dou by dou Y, dou by dou Z is equal to 0. So this is the condition of integrability. It is easy to remember. Okay, let's see. So this is said to be condition of integrability. If the this determinant is equal to 0, then only the condition of integrability is satisfied. That means the given total differential equation solving or solvable. Then only you have to solve. Suppose it is not equal to 0, then total differential equation is not solvable. Okay. So this condition, this theorem, derivation is very important. They will ask more time in previous question paper. Okay. I will send. Okay. Any doubt, ask me in group. Okay. Thank you.